What if I told you that the bonus reward tiers on DoorDash and Uber Eats are worthless? Well, I wouldn't say worthless, but let's put it this way. The amount of vehicle expenses that you rack up to keep your acceptance rate level for these tiers is the problem. I am responding to a DoorDash Facebook thread right now about, oh no, my on-time performance rate dropped me below platinum tier on DoorDash. Who freaking cares? You shouldn't. Because in order to keep up that 50% or whatever acceptance rate that you need to, you're going to stack up the mileage expenses, the vehicle expenses, the gas, the deferred maintenance, the depreciation on your vehicle. Those are going to soar from you trying to hit these piddly little rewards tiers. The rewards that you get for these are just not worth the expense that you have. Going back to on-time metrics for a hot second there. On-time metrics on their own actually are very important. And for that reason, I'm going to add, as a cherry on top of all this, do not ever take stacked or double orders. I actually took one the other day and I took a look at the metrics that I was required to hit in order to be able to do on-time performance. It was a combination of a Home Depot order and another restaurant order nearby. The Home Depot was in town, and the other food order was about 15 miles east of Forest Lake. The Home Depot order was to be picked up first but delivered first, but then you pick up the other restaurant order and then you're supposed to go to the drop-off for the Home Depot. You know how much time DoorDash was giving me in order to be able to pick up the Home Depot, go pick up, in this case, Taco John's, and then get to that Home Depot drop-off point? 5 minutes. I don't care how close the locations are. You're not going to be able to complete all those steps within 5 minutes. This is why you don't take stacked orders. You know, the metric affecting your platinum status on DoorDash, who cares? But missing an on-time metric in general, you should care about that. Because unfortunately what that does is, if you miss those metrics enough, you can get deactivated from the platform entirely. So you lose the ability to earn money driving and delivering because you couldn't hit the on-time metrics that were ridiculous, by the way, on DoorDash on enough stacked orders that your percentage rate for on-time performance goes below their threshold. So the 2 points for today, I'm keeping this as short as I can, are don't worry about platinum rewards tiers and don't take stacked orders. I believe those two in this case go hand in hand because the on-time metrics affect your platinum tier, obviously, but which I don't care about the second point, but I care more about the on-time metrics themselves because that is a potential cost for deactivation. I've seen it happen to other drivers before. You just don't want that to happen to you personally. So don't worry about the platinum tiers, but do worry about your on-time metrics and avoid those stacked orders at all costs. You just don't want to take that risk. I talk about analyzing risk here all the time. That's a big one. Bigger than most people drivers realize. So I'll leave it at that for now. I will talk to you on the next go around, and as always, peace out, homies.